Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In here, I want to tell you about Christmas Carol. In particular, fulfillment of the requirement on book script for 2021. Some submit by Mufak name 4031800042. English Literature Sigbi. Some submit to Bahran Nurdin SSMA. Introductions. The novel I want to refer on is A Christmas Carol by Carlos Discus. The novel is published by Casmans and Hall in London and illustrated by John Lees. A Christmas Carol tells the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, a miser who is visited by the curse of his former business partner, Merely, and the spirit of the ghost of the church Christmas past. Use of Christmas parents of the Christmas of Christmas to come. The novel A Christmas Carol consists of 124 pages. A Christmas Carol. When I read the synopsis on the back cover, I was later confused when I read it. The context and language are also a bit complicated it for me to understand the novel. The novel describes Richard Michael Kelly writing the script, but may have been influenced by Carlos' fear of the conflict with his father, whom he brought life the hatred. Character 1. Robert Douglas Fireheart, Professor of English Literature. Robert Douglas Fireheart considered that the opening section of the book presents a young Scrooge who had a lonely and unhappy childhood, and his desire for money to experience poverty is kind of probably of the of this case face about himself. The first secret of this book is how Dickens is optimistic about seeing himself. 2. Careless. When Carl was younger, he lived near a marketplace, a good and money, which may be the origin of the name of Ebenezer's former business partner. For the careless, Merely Careless used his memories of a visit to the Western penitentiary in Pittsburgh, in March 119 to when and show and was swallowed by saying a shackled resource for the character. At tiny time Carlos used his nephew Henry, a child with special needs who was 5 years old when Christmas Carol was 20. Written character the servant or you will who hide under the collar of his Christmas goes are inspired by the children Carlos saw on his visit to a school in the East End. 3. Scrooge and he were part of for I don't know how many years. Uh, Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole asset, his sole rescuer, his sole friend and sole mourner. As Roger sizes and ruler with source energy of action, the dead singer fled in terror, leaving the key to the foe and even more cognitive frost. As Crowder had often heard it said, he had to but he had and never believed it until now when a worker it was so dark that looking out of it he could scarcely distinguish the transparent window from the officer was west of his chamber. He was and devoted to persuade the darkness with his spirit's eyes. As when the chimes of a neighboring chorus struck the four quarters, so he listens for the hour. Perhaps could not have told anybody why, if anybody could have asked him, but he had a special desire to see the spirits in his cap and begged him to be covered. For Merle, the mention of Merle is potential brings me back to the point I started from. That is not double that Merle was dead. This must be this he understood or nothing wonderful can come of the story I am going to tell. If we were not perfectly convinced that Helmut's brother did before the play began, there would be nothing more remarkable in his talking a store and night. In a stately with often his own Rainford, then there would be in a basis for stays false could is for instance literally to astonish his son's weak men. Merle's facts was not inevitable shouldered as the other object in the year were but had a dismal like about it like a bird lost in a dirt cellar. Uh, Thank you attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.